Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's Take 10. Grab a coffee, grab a tea, sit down for a few minutes, and let's go ahead and cover how to schedule posts on Facebook. So what you're going to want to do is pop into your Facebook account. You can see that here I am, that's my personal page. We're going to schedule posts to your business page. So give Rodney a quick shout out. Hi, Rodney. What we're going to go ahead and do is head over to the business page. So you can see right here, this little drop down arrow. Go ahead and click that. And it's going to pull up your pages. So I want to go to the Devonshire page. Your Facebook interface might look a little bit different. Facebook is rolling out a new one. It's called Facebook Beta. So if yours looks a little different and you can't find what I see here, just reach out to me and let me know and I will help you. Okay, so here we are in the Devonshire page. Awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over to Publishing Tools up here in the menu bar. Sometimes if you can't see this, it might be hiding under the More button. So just click the More button. But right now it's right here. And so we're going to click that. Okay, so now over here it says Published Posts. So these are posts that have already been published to my page. But we want to schedule posts. So let's click the Scheduled Posts. And here we go. You can see that I actually have 2 posts already scheduled, but let me show you how to do that. So we're going to click Create Post. Now you can schedule anything that you can post on Facebook, you can schedule to Facebook. So it could be a photo, it could be a video, it could be an article. I usually do articles, so we're going to do that today. So I have an article already pulled up here that I want to share. I would certainly recommend reading through the article before you post it for a couple of reasons. Firstly, you want to make sure that the article is appropriate for your business page because remember, this is a professional page. You want to know what content you're sharing in case somebody comments on your post and maybe asks a question. And then also some of the news obviously recently might not be super positive. So if that's kind of the vibe you're going for on your page, make sure that you're sharing information that is, okay? If that doesn't matter to you, that's fine, but that's just something I wanted to mention. So I've read through this and I like it and I want to share it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here to the URL bar. So I'm going to just click that and then you can see it highlights the whole section. So now I'm going to copy it. So we're going to right click and we're going to do copy. Okay. You can also do Control C or Command C if you're on a Mac, and that will copy it. Let's head back over to Facebook, and here in the post section we're going to paste. So right click and we're going to paste, and that's Control V as in Victor or Command V if you're on a Mac. So you can see here that I put this link text in and then bam, look at this picture pops up. So this is awesome. So this is basically the article preview. This is what people are going to see on their timeline when this is posted. So the really important thing here to mention is that you need to delete this out. So this link text, it needs to go. You can see here that the article preview is here, okay? So remove that link text. It looks junky and it's just not professional, so make sure you remove that. Now let's go ahead and add a caption. Obviously this can be whatever you want it to be. Maybe let's say, what a great idea. And then we could say, thanks, Yale. And the other thing is that I always want to encourage interaction on my business page. So the way that I do that is asking a question. That's super easy to do. So let's say maybe our question is, would you try this? Okay, so that encourages people to comment and say, you know, wow, this is great, or oh, this isn't my thing, whatever. But whatever they say, the point is that you're getting interaction on your page, and that's really good. So now let's go ahead and add in our emoji. So right here, this little guy is our emoji. I know that some people aren't necessarily fans of emojis. They might not think that it's professional, and that's certainly fine. But I will say that emoji, they're very popular. They're eye-catching. They help your posts stand out on social media. So I would certainly recommend adding a couple. You don't want to go crazy, but adding a few, I think it's beneficial. It's going to help you. And then the last thing that we might want to do is add a hashtag or two. So hashtags on Facebook are not as important as hashtags on Instagram, but I think if you have the time and you have the space, it's okay to add a few hashtags. So maybe let's say hashtag happiness. And then maybe let's hashtag, if you have a personal hashtag, like for your business, like, Ann Sternberg Real Estate, go ahead and put that in here. Our Devonshire hashtag is CB Devonshire. So let me pop that in. And there we go. Okay, perfect. So we've got our interaction question. We've got our hashtags. We got our emojis. Perfect. Okay. You can add some other things down here too. You could do, you could check in. So this is like, let's say you're at, I don't know, the Home Depot and you want to check in there. You could do that here. You could do a feeling or an activity. Say maybe you're feeling happy, whatever you want. Okay, so it's scheduled here to go into my newsfeed. That's perfect. That's exactly where I want it to go. So we're going to click schedule post. And then here's where we decide when we want the post to go out. So you can see right here that it defaults to suggested. So this is what Facebook has suggested for me when they think that I should publish this post. And what this is it's based on when my fans were most active last week. So apparently last week they were active on Friday at 7 p.m. So it thinks that I should post this on Friday at 7 p.m. And you could certainly do that and just select schedule, but I like to do custom. So we'll select custom. And then here you can schedule pretty much as far out as you want. So I think it will let me schedule to October. Yeah. So I could schedule out until October right now. Obviously I don't want to do that right now, but if you wanted to, you could. Let's schedule it for Sunday. And then we'll put the time. Let's say we want it at 8:30 a.m. Okay, perfect. We're gonna click schedule. It's going to take a minute to load. So right here, you'll see it's going to say published. And that does not mean that it published to your timeline right now. It's going to publish when you've scheduled it for. So if we go ahead and click refresh, we'll give Facebook a minute to load. And then we're going to come over here to scheduled posts. And you can see there it is. And it says scheduled for April 12th at 8:30 a.m. So if we click on it, we can see what it's going to look like on our timeline. So here we go. That's what it's going to look like. Now, the benefit to doing this is that you can schedule your post, like 6 months out. So that's really nice because you can sit down for maybe 2 hours a month and you can schedule your post for the entire month. And then you know that every day or every few days, your business page is getting something beneficial on it. So you don't have to manually log in each time, find an article, post it every single day. This way you can just do it and take one chunk of time, do the whole month, and then you're good. So I think that's really beneficial for us busy people. And it also just ensures that you're putting something on your page constantly, and the people who like your page are constantly seeing something from you. Okay, so that's how we do it. I hope that was beneficial. Thank you for tuning in to this week's Take 10. Let me know if you have any questions. I would be happy to help. Thanks so much.